Good afternoon, you guys. I am in the car out and about with Nene. She is in 7-Eleven getting me some coffee right now. I want something nice and warm to drink. It's actually a cold day out today. And it's about to rain. It's sprinkling a little bit. I'm having her drive me to get coffee and something to eat. I had to go to the doctor's yesterday. I was gonna vlog, because y'all know I like to vlog when I'm out, and I haven't in a while, but I was going to vlog, and I just never got a chance to, because by the time I walked in there, you know, they were calling me, and I had to do all kind of stuff, but I had an appointment yesterday, for a follow-up on my, stay in the hospital, and they had put me on estrogen pills to see if that would help slow my cycle, which is why I keep becoming so severely anemic and have to be hospitalized because of that. So I was going in for a checkup with that, about that. Little did I know I was going to be getting all these procedures done that I wasn't even prepared for. Had I been prepared, I would have took pain medicine and did all kind of stuff, y'all. So basically, I went in for my appointment. They wanted to do a few things that will help to stop my cycles from being so heavy, which will, you know, be a better outcome, so I won't have to keep getting blood transfusions and be hospitalized all the time. One thing they did was a biopsy, an endometrial biopsy, which was on my cervix. Y'all, when I tell y'all that crap hurt it hurt it. I'm still in a lot of discomfort, which is why I went ahead and let her drive, and she's in there getting my coffee and stuff, because I can barely walk. Super crampy, very uncomfortable. I had 3 procedures done. The biopsy was the second, and then the third I had a Mirena placed, which will help if you have heavy periods. It will help to slow your cycle down, getting the Mirena. So I went ahead and tried that, because they did give me other choices, like, you know, easiest to most severe, which would be hysterectomy, and I'm not really ready to go through the hysterectomy process and menopause and do all that, so that's why I chose the Mirena. The estrogen did help. I noticed that my cycle wasn't as heavy as usual, but that's not something that you can continue taking. It's like a premenopause pill. But y'all, when I say it was painful, it was painful. I was editing a vlog, and I noticed that I didn't finish talking to y'all about my procedure. I was in the car with Nene, because you'll see that scene before this one. But God, I can't remember where I left off, but basically it was horrible, very painful. They say that you're just going to have cramping like you would a cycle. Not true. Excuse my hair, I just have it thrown up in a ponytail. It's barely in a ponytail. But yeah, they say that you're going to have like cramping, something like a cycle. That is not true. It's worse than cycle cramping. They say you'll feel discomfort. It's not discomfort, it is pain. You know, I just basically suggest, if you have one, to ask for something for pain that's strong, and ask for something after the procedure. I'm going on like day 4 or so, and I'm still having pain, hurting to walk, and, you know, just not comfortable at all. They didn't walk me through the procedure. They didn't say, okay, now we're about to do this, we're about to do that. They kind of just did it. I was like hollering out in pain the whole time when they started. You know, I was like, ow, ow. I was like, please stop. I can't, please stop. Like, that's how bad it hurt. And afterwards, I got something, well, no, during, I got something that they call vasovagal. It's on this form that they make you sign, like this, I don't know, permission form. And it says something about vasovagal, but it says, like, you'll get lightheaded, dizziness, fainting. I felt like I was going to faint. I got really dizzy, really lightheaded. And I also started to get body shakes really bad. My whole entire body shook so bad. I've never experienced nothing like this in my life. So it was basically my body going into shock from the pain. And that lasted 15-20 minutes after the procedures were done. I was still on the table shaking. I had to stay in the office until it calmed down. Like, I couldn't get my body to stop. I was talking. At first, I couldn't even talk because my mouth was just like, I mean, when I tried to talk, my mouth was just shaking. So that lasted 15-20 minutes after the procedure. It finally stopped. I drank some water because I was super dehydrated. My lips were really, really dry. And then they just gave me paperwork to go home. Matter of fact, they tried to draw my blood twice, and they couldn't do it. So they came in with paperwork for me to go down to the lab, and that was it. They sent me home. Now, since I've been home, the doctor herself has called me twice, and the nurse has called me once. So I've gotten 3 calls in this past 4 days or so that I've been recovering. The doctor called me last night to see how I was doing, and I told her I'm still having some bad cramps, and when I get up and move, it gets more intense. It hurts more. She said take Motrin every 4 to 6 hours, and if it's not better in 2 to 3 days, to call them, and, you know, they'll have me come in or something, I guess. I don't know. After I got the biopsy, I got the IUD Mirena placed. The Mirena helps with the flow of your cycle if you have very heavy cycles. It's supposed to help slow them down. I guess 9 out of 10 women it has worked. So I'm hoping it works for me. That hurt as well. It was some cramping when they did that, but you know, I was already in pain, but I did feel them insert it. You can feel some cramping because they put it behind the cervix. And then the biopsy is back up in that area too. Because I had to have a PAP, the biopsy, and the IUD place. So 3 things done, all in the same day, same time, same place. It was like terrible. I was like traumatized after. I still am. I feel like it was kind of barbaric, you know, because I just don't think they should do that to people without no anesthetic. Like, you're cutting a piece of my inside of my body out of me, and my hair is stuck to my bracelet. You're cutting an inside of my, you know, my insides out, and I'm fully woke, and I ain't had nothing for pain either. Y'all, you know, they tripping. I will never consent to do that again without anesthesia or morphine, drip, Valium, Xanax, something. They gonna have to give me something. I can't go through that no more. It was really painful. They say discomfort and cramping like a period lasts. Now, since I didn't got done, I didn't Googled it. I didn't been in forums, reading different stories of ladies who's had it done. And, you know, I'll say 4 out of the 6 stories I've read, everyone had pain. Another lady said it was barbaric. She was traumatized, and so was I. Still am. You know, they said they were in terrible pain, crying and shaking, and everything I experienced, they experienced too. So when I was done with the procedure, the doctors kept saying, "Oh, you're not the only one. This happens to, you know, this has happened to other patients, the shaking and all that stuff too. You're not the only one. Just, you know, relax, breathe, and all that stuff." None of that helped. But, you know, it's like, if y'all know I'm not the only one, and y'all know that people react like this during this procedure and after, y'all need to do something about it. Yeah, it was just, it's really, really terrible. But if y'all have to go through it, please ask for something, ask for some information. Like, I didn't even know I was going to have these done. I was just going in for a checkup, or else I would have did my research, and I would have been more prepared and ready to have it done had I known what exactly I was going to experience. I had a biopsy before. It was so long ago, I can't remember it. This one I'll remember. I don't remember the last one hurting that bad. I remember it hurt, but I don't remember it hurting as bad as this one. I think they had a bit of complications this time. I do have a tilted uterus also, and I remember them saying they were trying to get the sample, and I needed to be still and relax and yada yada, and they were down there and while took 2 doctors to get the sample. So I think there was a bit of complications going on as well. And then plus I had 3 procedures this time. Last time I only had that plus something else where they had to use like a camera to do something. I can't remember what it's called, colposcopy or something like that. But it wasn't as painful as this one. It hurted. But this one, I would say this was really painful. I didn't shake like I did with this one either. It was just terrible, y'all. I'm still in shock, traumatized, and I never want to go through that again. Like, the first day when I got home, that's all I could talk to my husband about. I probably, like, broke his ears. I was talking about it so much. Like, I just kept saying, I can't believe they did that to me. Like, I cannot believe I just went through that without no pain medicine, and you know, and I'm going through the recovery without any pain medicine too. Motrin isn't really helping. So I'm just like, you know, in pain. But, yeah. So it's kind of a woman talk vlog. I just, you know, wanted to put it out there to inform people. I looked up on YouTube today to see if anyone else was talking about it, and he had any videos about it. And the last video, well, the first video I seen was like from 8 or 9 years ago, and I scrolled down a bit, and I seen one from 8 months ago. But you know, I didn't see too many. And I seen some like doctor videos where they show what they're doing and stuff, which I did not watch. I don't even want to know. Because like I said, they didn't guide me through it. I seen some of the tools. I didn't see all of them. I seen like some clamps and scissors and long thingies and stuff, but I didn't really want too much to look because I knew it was going to freak me out. But yeah, I just think that, you know, people should have a chance to prepare for something like that and be informed about it as well. It's not a fun procedure. Like, I'm so upset. I'm so upset about it. Like, oh my god, I never want to go through it again. So, yeah, that's it. I just had to let y'all know that. If you guys ever have to go through it, or, like, you know, you want to talk to me about it, if you have experience, do let me know. There's messages on YouTube. We could talk through the YouTube Messenger, or you can reach me on Facebook or whatever. Just let me know. We can talk about it. Even the Mirena, if you guys have the Mirena, let me know how you feel about the Mirena, because I've only had it in, you know, since the biopsy. And I'm a little on edge about it because I don't know exactly how it's going to work, if it's affecting me having cramps still right now and a little bleeding and stuff. I don't know if I want to keep it in or not. So if you do have the Mirena, give me some info on that. But yeah, alright you guys, that is it. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next vlog.